Hey there everyone, it's Anthony back for another video here on Single and Placing. I hope everyone is having an excellent day. It is about midpoint through the weekend with me right now, and I'm actually here to do an unboxing, as you can see. Let me just get you slightly off the table here. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Okay, awesome. So you've got myself here and Apollo here, and we are gonna dive into this package. This is quite a large one, as you can see, and it's a surprising, product considering how large of a package we have here today. So this is actually a shipment from Nyx's Notion. So this is going to be a diamond painting tray unboxing with a little bit of a backstory. So this might be a little bit of a longer video for an unboxing of trays. So buckle in, grab yourself a drink or, a beverage or a snack, and let's talk all about what we've got in here today. So this is actually a couple orders in one. I'm gonna start cracking this open as we chat. I ordered a couple of trays from Nyx's Notions. Nyx launched a brand new product last month, I believe towards the beginning or middle of June, and I finally got mine in a separate order, and we ran into a little bit of a hiccup with it. So I will actually insert a clip from the video that I originally attempted to do for that purchase or for that tray. So actually, before we really dive into it, I'm gonna hit pause on this so I do not forget to enter in or add in a clip from what I'm calling a little bit of a fail from the last unboxing. So let me go ahead and do that now. When we come back, we will keep cracking into this. Color for you, I believe, when I find that packing slip. So there's that. Whoa! Uh-oh. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that is warped. Wow, 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 wow. Oh no. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Look at how you can see how it really far bowed in that is. And then the bottom is really bowed out at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but here it is on the table. Wow. That's not good. Okay, so that clip is all finished, and hopefully that, I'm not sure how much I will put in of that or how much I did, but hopefully that kind of paints a picture of how those trays arrived. Obviously, the heat had gotten to them at some point during shipping, be it in the truck or, at the process or at the facility or the shipping facility. I'm not sure exactly at what stage it happened, but so I reached out to Nyx, obviously, that same day, and she responded Diamond Art Club fast within a couple of minutes and said, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go ahead and get those reshipped out to you as quickly as possible, and we're going to do them in some different packaging. I'm so sorry for kicking the tripod there. In some different packaging to avoid any heat issues. So this is what arrived, is this big old box with what looks like has some like a thermal container in it or styrofoam. So I'm not sure if she will be doing this with all of her orders or if it's upon request, but this is, an option that she is utilizing because the temperatures have just been so hot. Things get left in trucks and stuff because, there's staffing shortages with, the mail and shipping. So a lot of times things just sit in hot trucks for days, hours and days. So I ended up adding an additional order to that replacement order and just asked her to combine those, mainly because there was a new set of trays that came out as well. So we have new products and we have new sets in here. And I also just wanted her, to make sure that she knew that I wasn't, I didn't feel any sort of way about that mistake or that issue with the heat. I'm here to support small businesses, especially if, during the summer, it seems like things might be slowing down from a small business purchase standpoint in the diamond painting community because people are out and about, they're on vacation. as am I, but I wanted to obviously, show some support by, picking up a couple extra trays just as a thank you for the hard work and dedication to her customers, myself included, by, making some adjustments with how she packages her stuff, at least in this instance. So we won't dwell on that really. This is mainly just an unboxing, but I did want to be completely transparent in saying that, I did run into that issue with some kind of softening of trays or some bending of trays due to the heat, but the issue is rectified, and it's been less than a week, and now I have this package in front of me. So let's go ahead and crack this open. Oh my gosh. Fragile handle with care. It's like a little cooler essentially is what she sent it in. That's crazy. So yeah, little protective cooler. So hopefully this did the trick, and we've got some nice straight diamond painting trays in here. Let's see. That looks pretty good. I was like, I'm gonna adjust the camera. I hope everyone's having a fabulous weekend or week or whenever you're watching this. We actually got a little bit of a slight break from the heat. It's not quite so unbearable today, and in fact it's raining just a little bit outside, which is awesome. We really need it. So cool. So yeah, it came in this, holy moly, this thing is really packed in here. Okay, let's see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slice this tape, I think, all the way around. It looks like it did get a little bit smushed on one side, but I don't think that's gonna negatively impact anything. It's literally like a cooler. It's sent in a styrofoam cooler. I'm just cutting all around the top here. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be both the order that I replacement products for the order I initially placed, as well as some new goodies. So, oh my gosh, she really went the extra mile with this. Like I said, I don't know if this is something that she's doing. It's a little ice pack here. I don't know if this is something she's doing with all her orders now. This is quite a lot. I think this was just as a result of me particularly running into that issue. But if you do decide to order from Nix's Notions, which I always recommend, if you do live in an area where you are concerned about the excessive heat in your area where you're at right now, oh my gosh, we're gonna pull this out one at a time because there's some extra goodies in there. So let's go ahead and I don't mean to reverse, but let's talk about the little goodie bag. But as I was saying, if you do order from Nix's Notions during kind of the peak of the summer, and you are concerned about that heat during shipping, just add that as a little bit of a message to her on her Etsy shop when you place that order. Hey, I live in an area with excessive heat, and I'm a little bit concerned. Is there any options for me as far as shipping? What do you recommend? And she'll be able to help, happy to help you out. So a little free gift baggie. She always sends these with her orders, which is awesome. You get a little bit of washi tape. Ooh, that's a really nice foil kind of geometric pattern. Chamomile vanilla honey tea. I actually just had my last one from the last order at work the other day, and it was very nice to have. We have a custom diamond painting pens by TJ business card here. Some stickers, a little diamond, cute little bunnies. A sample from DP with sparklers. Frosted sample. These look like they're squares. So those are nice with the discount code here. We also have a promo code for your next order with Nix. I always forget to use these, and then I place enough orders that I should probably start using them. And then some little Haribo gummy candies. In the last order, the one that got extra hot, this little package of gummies came in, and it was just like a hot gloopy mess. Like it was just all mush in there. So it was really apparent that something had happened during transit. A little thank you card here. You can watch your not yours, but you can watch diamond painting trays be printed. Who knows, you might catch yours, but you can watch them being painted live on her Twitch. So there's some information here, and just like she says, please contact me if you have any problems. She really wants to make sure that you're 100% satisfied with the products that she's sending out. So happy to have not only received this replacement order, but pick up some extra trays as well to be thrown in, because once again, I love supporting small businesses, and Nyx has always been super kind to me. So we also have some free gifts here. These are essentially extra stoppers, and they are correspondent with some of the trays that are in here. So we'll kind of set these aside, and I'll grab them as we crack open our sets here, or our trays here. So let's see, I guess we'll just kind of yank them out. So it looks like we have here, Anthony, thank you for your order, wishing you a lovely day. And then she's got kind of a list of what I picked up. And yeah, once again, another note to watch the trays being printed live. So I'm just gonna grab all of our stuff here. Oh my gosh, there is a lot to cover. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with, it looks like I got a couple little goodies. Let's start with the specialty drill tray. So I'm gonna grab these. So this is called the Ralph. And I guess this is from a customer that wanted a diamond painting tray that they could do special drills in. So that's why you notice that we don't have any grooves here. Oh my gosh, there's a fly in here. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I had one last time too. Okay, so I got 2 of these, the Ralph. I just started working on some kits that have some special drills, and then I ordered Woman in Gold from Diamond Dots, which is just top to bottom special drills and special shapes. So I was kind of trying to think of how I'll have them in my tray without them maybe like sitting a little like sideways in the grooves, because they're like long rectangles and like little kind of petal shapes. So I decided to pick these up, that way I could get them to lay flat and have something to work them into and work out of. So these are the Ralph trays for specialty drills with no grooves in them. It's just a flat tray. So I got a couple of those. This is in Sassy Lemon, which I love. And then I believe this one is in Breezy Blue and Sassy Lemon. And here we have our bonus stoppers for each of those trays. So you get 2 stoppers for each one. And honestly, I don't really open these. I just keep them in a little container in my craft drawer in case I lose this by any chance. So I have them all stored away. So there's those. As far as scale, or as far as spacing goes for the camera, I just want to make sure that we have enough room for everything. So I'm gonna try to keep it all in frame as we move through. Okay, so then we have, where is it? And as you can see, those do not look like they have any issues with the heat. This packaging really worked. So thank you so much, Nyx, for being willing to resend these products out. So oh my gosh, this is what I know she wanted to send me is good quality stuff. So this is her Venti tray, and I have the other one, the one that did get some warping to it, just sitting right over here, and it's crazy how much it changed with that high heat exposure. The Venti tray, this is a 1-inch high tray, similar to her Submarine in size. It's just the taller version. And I believe this color, I forget what this color is. I think it's called like something pink number 2, because it's from that last order, and so it's not listed on this current invoice that she sent me this time. So here it is here. Looks great, fantastic, yay! Nyx's Notions on this side, and I love this color. It's that kind of really high sheen pink. You have your stopper here, and then we have our backup stopper here as well. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the taller trays, at least maybe I'm getting used to them over time. I tend to prefer the shorter ones, but I'm going to be doing a tray comparison between Nyx's Notions, Mooney Made, and then one other tray that I've ordered. And I'm going to do kind of a quality comparison and kind of, identify some of the key features, the key differences, and which one that I would go for, or which one I would tend to lean towards if I was going to make a purchase from these three options. So I'm looking forward to doing that video now that I have the Venti. I ended up wanting to use this as part of that comparison review as opposed to the shorter tray because this height is, although it's taller than Mooney Made, it's a little bit closer. I think like I said, we're looking at a full inch here, and I think Mooney Made's are 3/4 inches. I'll have to measure it to double check, but this seemed a little bit closer to the other two I'll be reviewing than the submarine. So I decided to snag it, and I'll be using this in my next few diamond painting sessions. I've been using Mooney Made for I think a little over a month now, and then that other diamond painting tray I've been using for a few weeks. So I'm trying to give a good, honest comparison from a quality standpoint, performance standpoint, take out all the other stuff and just focus on the trays themselves. So that should be coming here in the next week or so. There's that. Okay. So now to half of the main event. Actually, not even half, a small portion of the main event. So the newest product to launch on Nix's Notions site is a tray called the Goliath. And this is a massive, massive tray. And here it is. Oh my gosh, now that I see it when it looks so much better than the one that was sent to me originally. So it's a really large square, and it was, as per customer request, people wanted something that they could put a lot of drills in for color blocking. I really love this color. This is her golden mask color, and it is very, very reflective, very, very nice. So you've got Goliath, Nix's Notions, and here you have your normal spout. So I'm very curious to see how this will shake out, but it's just ginormous. And this is, I picked this up more from a collection standpoint of Nix's Notions trays as opposed to like, ooh, I have a really practical use for this. But I do have a couple kits that I'll be working on here in the coming months that have a high amount of 310 black and 939 really deep blue color blocking, a ton of it. So I could see myself just filling this thing up and really just working out of this throughout the project, and even maybe storing them in here. So there's the Goliath in golden, I think golden mask. All right, so now for the rest of these trays, we are going to be looking at a set. So this is a set of trays in a special edition color from NYX, and this is limited edition Ice Dragon is the color, and it's this really beautiful, at least from the pictures I saw online, it's this glittery blue to icy, or icy blue to deeper blue to kind of a silver transition. Very interesting color set, and this came with 8 pieces. So let's take a look at what we have in this set. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. First things first, we have an Ice Dragon cover minder. This is got NYX's Notions on the back here, Ice Dragon, and then you've got your little snap, and so this is a little cover minder. I don't use cover minders that often, so this will probably just be a little wall magnet or a shelf magnet or fridge magnet, but Ice Dragon, very cool. So there's that there, and then I guess we'll go maybe smallest to largest here. We've got a lot of trays, oh my goodness. Okay, so first things first, we have the P row. This is the smallest tray, and it's really similar to kind of the trays that you would get in your normal diamond painting kit, just kind of the standard tray, but it's made of that sturdy 3D printed filament, and I would personally use this maybe for if I was doing not color blocking, confetti, and I just needed like a little small pile of drills, maybe 10 or 20 drills. Otherwise, I'd maybe use this to catch trash as I'm working, that type of thing. So this is called the P row, and it does have that kind of silvery blue, and there's definitely some, I don't know if you can catch that on camera, but it is glittery. Really cool. That's so awesome. Great. Awesome. Okay, so there's the little P row. Okay, let's see if I can find the next biggest tray here. I think that's going to be this one. Go ahead and open it up. Yay! Okay, so this is the Ice Dragon, and this is Nyx's Notions 2022 Ice Dragon. This is called the Shrimp Boat. So this is, slightly larger than this one, and it's got this, I believe the walls are slightly higher as well, and you have a stopper here. So very nice. I love the color transition here. In certain angles, it's a deeper blue. In certain angles, it's more silvery, and you can see a little bit of a gradient there. Really nice. And I feel like her lettering printing is so crisp. Very, very crisp printing. Awesome. How cool. How cool. Okay, so let's keep going. Next up, let's do maybe this one. At a certain point, I'm just gonna grab it random. Okay, we have, we have a tall boy. So if this says Ice Dragon 2022, Nyx's Notions, and as you can see, it's essentially just a 1-inch tall version of your shrimp boat. So same size, just a little bit taller for people that like those tall sides. So you can see this filament, or this one in the print, was a little bit more focused on the silver, but still really, really nice and very glittery up close. That's so cool. So cool. The bottom's more blue. I really like it. So you have your taller stopper. I don't think the Ice Dragon set comes with bonus stoppers. I think you just get the one. We'll keep opening these and see if they're tucked in here somewhere, but I think it's just the one. So, okay, next up we have, let's see if I can just slip this out. Yes, awesome. Okay, so, oh my gosh. So next up we have the submarine. This is kind of the iconic tray from Nyx's Notions. So Ice Dragon 2022, Nyx's Notions, and this one came out much more blue. We have that more navy, deeper blue, and the glitter in there is so cool. It's definitely maybe not as noticeable on camera with the lights, but it's got this kind of high sheen glitter. And then our cap here is a little bit more silver. So these are kind of interchangeable. So you might even play with them and see if you can get the colors, to match a little bit more, or if that's kind of the fun of it for you, then just kind of leave them as is. But it's just based on where in the roll of filament they were printed. So we have this kind of silver tip and blue submarine tray. Really pretty. Awesome. Apollo, what are you doing, sir? He wants his attentions right now. Okay, so let's, I guess, go with this one. Oh, he wanted his little baby. He wanted his baby. Okay, come on. Come on. His little bear was in the crate and he was sniffing to get by me to grab it. Okay, so this is the Venti. So similar, the same size as the pink one that you have back here, but look at that Ice Dragon gradient there. Oh my gosh, this is kind of like the ideal, I guess that may be ideal size to really see that transition. Look at that transition from the blue to that silver, that icy blue. Wow, wow, wow. You've got your lid here, and then 2022 Ice Dragon, Nyx's Notions. Fantastic. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to use this. So here's our Venti, and then we've got, let me see here. We have our Ice Dragon Beast. So this is a 5/8 inch tall tray, square with a locking lid. Sometimes it's such a pain to get off. Let me see here. Oh my gosh, ready. Okay, cool. So there's our tray there, and there's our locking lid. That lid is not totally flat. I don't think that was the heat though. I'm not sure. That might flatten out. It's still functioning, but I just want to mention it in case you notice it. I definitely noticed it, but it slides in and out, but it's just a little bit of a bend. Not too bad. The tray's perfectly fine though. So we've got your stopper here. We have our, I think this is like a 1-inch gap here at the end, so you can really get those to shake through. I use this once again for when I'm doing larger sections of color blocking, and I use it to store larger color blocking colors themselves or drills themselves. So I'll dump a whole thing of 310 in here, a whole baggie of 310 or container, and then when I'm done doing my diamond painting for the night, I will just lock this up and set it aside. And especially now that I have Apollo, my reasoning for having locking trays is maybe a little bit more valid, when previously I just, once again, was kind of collecting them from Nyx's Notions. So Ice Dragon, Nyx's Notions, in that really cool color, and this is the beast with the locking lid. Awesome. And then last but not least, we have, wow. We have another Goliath. So Ice Dragon 2022, Nyx's Notions. Awesome. And this is, once again, in that Ice Dragon color. Our gradient is reversed this time. So now we have silver to blue instead of blue to silver, and that is just so gorgeous. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there you have it. There is, I hope you can see all of that. There is the massive tray order that I got from Nyx's Notions. 2 Goliaths, 2 Ventis, a submarine, a couple of the Ralphs. We've got a tall boy, a shrimp boat, a beast, a Piro, and our little cover minder there. So this essentially doubles my the amount of diamond painting trays that I have, but I think it'll be nice to have because I have been doing a lot more old masters kits recently, or I've been ordering a lot and plan on doing a lot more. So I have been noticing that I'll have more trays out on my table with more colors as I transition through the confetti that is pretty common in some of these old masters. So I kind of wanted to up my tray game. Right now I had about 4 submarines that I was working out of and a couple of shrimp boats, so it's now nice, and I have the 2 Moody Made trays. But it'll be nice to be able to have more variety and selection, and I'm really excited to see how these work with the special drills, and I'm excited to see how this actually performs and if I can find like a practical use for it. I think I can, but this is from the Ice Dragon set. Looks fantastic. Thank you so much again, Nyx, for resending that order, doing that extra care packaging to make sure that this gets here safely and in good condition, and I'm looking forward to using all of these trays. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you have a favorite from what you're seeing here, if you've used these in the past. I'm happy to do a kind of test run, a little shake test on my next whip and chat of all these, just so you can kind of get a feel for what it looks like or how the drills line up. And be on the lookout for that comparison video coming soon. We'll be taking a look at, I'll clear these and I'll show the little spoilers as to who the contenders are gonna be. Let me go ahead and move these and keep this one. I don't know which one I'm gonna use for the comparison. Probably the pink one, since that's not a specialty. Oh my gosh, so many trays, so many trays. Oh my, and I'm so clumsy today. And I'm like kind of wedged in here because I've got the packaging behind me, I've got the dog behind me. Okay, so here are our 3 contenders. I have 2 Moody Made trays, but I think I'm gonna use this one. So yeah, I've been using these 2 for this for a month, this for a few weeks, and then obviously I've been using the shorty from Nyx's Notions. That's the submarine. I've been using that for months, but or the shorter one, but I will be doing the Venti, or the taller one, in the comparison, so I'll be using this in my next few diamond painting sessions. So just as a little sneak peek, so you can kind of see your height difference there. Venti's a little bit taller. Sizing, the Moody Made tray is a little bit longer, but they're about the same width as well. I think the spout opening is a little bit wider on the Nyx's Notions tray, and then obviously this one has a lid. And then I'm not going to show too much of this because there's some, actually I guess I could hold it like this. So this one has its lid here as well, and this is, let's see, this one I think is about 5/8 here. Let's see what it looks like compared to the Moody Made tray. So maybe it's a 1/2 inch. Maybe this is a 1/2 inch. So it's a little bit shorter than the other two. Comes with your little stopper here. It's a little bit of a different setup. And you have your lid. Sizing wise, it is quite a bit shorter than the Mooney made, and compared to NYX's Notions, a little bit more on the money as far as height goes, but it is not as wide. So whoops, lost my, that's why you get the extra stopper. So yeah, it just depends. They all are slightly different, you know. I mean, same as far as general shape and size, just mild differences in height, length, and stuff, but generally pretty close. So I thought that would be a fair comparison from a sizing standpoint. I might also bring out the NYX's Notions Submarine. This obviously is significantly shorter. So this might be, I think this is 3/4 inch. I think this is 1/2 inch, and this is 1 inch. If I'm right, then these should be the same height. Yeah, they're slightly off. I wonder what the height is on this one. So anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. That was just a little sneak peek for what's coming with this comparison video. You'll see it here in the next week or so. I've written out all of my topics that I wanna cover for each product. So I'm trying to do a very thorough, comprehensive review and comparison and contrast from a quality and ordering experience standpoint. So be on the lookout for that. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share this video with friends, family, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. And feel free to subscribe as well if this is your first time here or if you haven't subscribed yet. Once again, any comments are welcome, but thank you for watching. And as always, happy placing. Bye.